wonder why your smart TV, your Wi-Fi router, and even your car's dashboard all seem to have a little piece of Taiwan inside them? I mean, sure, everyone knows TSMC makes the world's most advanced chips. But here's a fun fact. TSMC is only about a third of Taiwan's entire tech story. The other 2/3? That's a whole ecosystem of designers, chemical wizards, and repair ninjas you've never heard of. And honestly, it's the reason your gadgets work at all. So let's zoom out from the giant factory and look at the neighborhood around it. Because in Taiwan, it's not just about who prints the chip. It's about who draws it, who feeds it, and who keeps the machines from breaking down at 2 a.m. First, the designers. You've probably heard of fabless companies. That's just a fancy word for chip companies that don't own a factory. They design the chip, then hire someone else, like TSMC, to build it. Think of it like an architect who draws your dream house but hires a construction crew to actually pour the concrete. The architect gets the credit for the design, the builder gets the credit for the walls. Now, the rock stars of Taiwan's fabless world? MediaTek, Realtek, and Novatech. You might not know their names, but you've met their work. MediaTek, they're the ones powering a ton of budget and mid-range smartphones, plus smart TVs, and even those cheap Android tablets your kids use. Realtek? They make the little chips that run your Wi-Fi, your Ethernet port, and the audio jack on your laptop. If you've ever plugged in headphones and heard a ding, you've thanked Realtek without knowing it. And Novatech, they're the display driver kings. That means they make the chip that tells your phone screen which pixels to light up every single millisecond, so your cat video looks smooth instead of a slideshow. Here's the thing. These fabless companies are brilliant at one specific thing, knowing exactly what consumers want before they do. MediaTek saw the mid-range phone boom coming a decade ago and designed chips that were good enough but cheap. Realtek figured out that everyone would want Wi-Fi that doesn't drop when you walk into the kitchen. Novatech? They bet on OLED screens before they were everywhere. They don't make the screens, they just tell them what to do. And they do it really, really well. But here's where it gets interesting. A chip design is just a digital blueprint. To become a real chip, you need materials, and not just silicon. You need super pure chemicals, special gases, and photoresists, that's the light-sensitive goo that helps etch patterns onto the silicon, kind of like a stencil for your walls, but at the atomic scale. And for years, the world thought Japan and the US had a monopoly on these magical materials. But Taiwan? They quietly built their own local suppliers. Why does that matter? Well, imagine you're baking a cake, and your recipe requires a specific brand of flour that only comes from one store across town. If that store closes, no cake. Same with chips. If a Taiwanese fab needs a special chemical and the supplier is in Germany, a shipping delay could stop the whole line. So Taiwan created a network of local material and chemical suppliers, companies like Xie Chem or Changchun Group, that can deliver the ultra-pure acid or solvent within hours, not weeks. They're not glamorous. You'll never see their logos on a phone. But without them, TSMC's fabs, those are just the factories where chips are made, would grind to a halt. And then there's the unsung heroes, the equipment maintenance and service firms. You see, the machines that make chips are insanely complicated. We're talking multi-million-dollar lithography systems that cost more than a jumbo jet. And they break. Not often, but when they do, it's a crisis. If a machine is down for a day, that's millions of dollars in lost chips. So Taiwan has a whole army of local engineers who can fix these machines fast. They don't build the machines, mostly those come from the Netherlands or Japan, but they know them inside and out. They're like the pit crew for a Formula One car, except the car costs $200 million and the race never ends. Now, let's clear up a common misconception. People think Taiwan's tech edge is just about manufacturing muscle, like, oh, they just work hard and make things cheap. That's so 1990s. The real edge is the density of the ecosystem. You've got designers 2 train stops away from the fab, chemical suppliers 3 truck stops away, and repair engineers who can be on site in an hour. In Silicon Valley, you have brilliant design, but you're thousands of miles from the factories. In Taiwan, everything is in one crowded, noisy, 24-hour neighborhood. That speed, from idea to prototype to mass production, is the real magic. It's not just about making chips. It's about making them faster, better, and with fewer hiccups than anyone else on Earth. So next time you see a headline about Taiwan tech, don't just think TSMC. Think about the designers sketching circuits in Hsinchu, the chemical trucks driving through the rain at midnight, and the engineer with a wrench in his hand, crawling under a lithography machine at 3 a.m. That's the ecosystem. That's the real Taiwan advantage. Next time, we'll get into the other big memory lane, DRAM and NAND chips, the short-term memory and the long-term storage in everything from your phone to your data center, and why Taiwan plays a surprisingly huge role there too. Subscribe to Taiwan Tech Pulse for more Taiwan Tech 101.